Andrew McGreer at Lake Martin Stone Company, Highway 280 in Alexander City.
Yes, and so when you have the winter blues and you need a fire pit or we need to spruce up our house with some stone, come get stoned with you.
Absolutely, look, that's awesome. So we have so many options here for people for, variety of things that we can do, whether it's flagstones, walkways, portable fire pits, real custom-made fire pits on the property. There's a lot of ways to get through winter in a happy way. If you have something neat in your backyard or fire pits going, it's a great opportunity.
All right, let's learn.
Let's learn.
Andrew, I hate this. This concrete has been here since probably 1970s, when everybody's pawpaw's solution to water was
Sure.
concrete the whole yard.
Right.
Is there anything we can do about this?
Oh yeah, there's some great, inexpensive comparatively to ripping all your concrete out. You can, because you have a base, meaning your concrete base, very simple to come in and flagstone this, which will dramatically change the front of your home. And the flagstone comes in a myriad of sizes, but you can have bigger squared pieces if you wanted to, or you can have individual pieces with mortar joints. So there's a lot of different ways to do this, and colors, of course. But you can start from here and bring it down. And one of the things that you'll notice immediately is that the area there is unleveled. And so right here, people are like, well, how can you flagstone this?
Yeah.
Well, it's simple because they will put a concrete base, an area right here to level it so that you continue the water flow without any kind of stepping or tripping hazard.
Yes.
So this can be built up, and you can put the flagstone in a way that it still has a natural curve to it by how it's sloped and how they break the flagstone into pieces, so that you still have a channel that can go down, but at the same time when people come and visit and look at it, they'd be like, wow, I didn't even think you could do that.
Right.
And all of a sudden it's a completely different look.
So all summer we've looked at this ugly, it was pine straw, and then we had this huge catawba tree that we just cut down, and we're in that dead part of the year.
Yeah.
So I really would love to somehow make it, especially if we now can do flagstone here, connect this to the water.
Couple great ideas.
Okay.
Okay, so when you're coming down here, we would probably expand this a little bit so that you have a walkway where the people could come down. I would expand the flagstone out so that it comes down here and then you turn a corner. And then I was telling you about those stone steps. Absolutely ideal. And if you find them a little bit deeper, that way you have less steps over a longer run. So you're not like step, step, step.
Yes.
So you're more of a step and a step, so you don't have as many. And that would be nice. And then what I would do is I would take this out and I would take from there and I would build a stone retaining wall right here, a dry stack stone retaining wall, so that when people come up here, they'd be like, oh, whoa, cool. That was thought out. And so to do something like that, again, when they're here and doing it, it's not that hard to do that. Because I know that this has always been something you're like, oh, I hate that. But it's a very simple solution. So if you have a mini excavator, they come over, this will come out very easily. You bring your retaining wall, connect it to your stairs, and then everything just flows down. What I do for my customers is that, look, I want a maximum look, right? And who doesn't?
Right.
So what I do is when I call our quarries, whether it's in Arkansas, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, North Alabama, say, okay, this is what I want. I want pictures of everything first. I go over those pictures with our customers. They say, I love that, or I don't really like that palette. Let's substitute that for this. So when it gets here, you can't say, because we can't ship it back.
Nice.
And there you go. I mean, I want, it's just got to be done right.
Well, so you're saying you're kind of making stone, just like picking out light fixtures or
Right.
bathroom faucets,
Yeah.
or something
There's
like
a
that.
design element to it. And that's why people come back to us, because we've thought about those things. For the years of being a home builder, we learn about the process of choices and options. And when people think about stone, they don't know what their options are. They don't know the color variations or what's available to them. And then they say, well, geez, my house is this color. What are my options? And so there's a lot of things to show people. and then pick it out, get it from the manufacturers, and say, hey, there we go.